Well, hello. Hi. So, like I said, this is yeah, my schedule's a bit all over the place. I'm not really making any live streams predictably yet. Here we are. So today I thought I might as well quickly do a stream because I wanted to push myself a little bit in terms of creating and finishing a certain song. Now, this song isn't really going to be that important for my brand, under Tronicate. However, this song still kind of hits personally, and I want to get it finished out of respect for the memory of of this song, basically. I'm just waiting for a few more people because this stream is dead as hell. And unsurprisingly, because it has been a while and I don't have a consistency just yet. I've had all sorts of bullshit get in the way of life. Anyway, so this is what we are working on. So this is the a project. I'm gonna give like a bit of context. So over the Christmas holidays, the family kind of had a bit of a canon event, I shall say. Unfortunately, our family dog had died on Christmas morning, and this song is essentially just I don't know, just like a reflection on that moment. I'm not even sure if I'm going to release it, but I at the very least want to finish it. And this is what I've got so far. So it's kind of like cliche, sad boy vibes, as the title states. However, this, I don't know, it highlights the kind of poignant feeling I had when it happened. Like, I don't know, it kind of dug at something inside of me when it happened, and I thought, okay, you know what, I might as well translate this into music, and I did. The thing is, though, I don't expect this to be a full-on song or something I might release, I don't know, but like I said, I want to respect that kind of moment, that memory, and it's gonna be kind of useless if I just leave it unfinished. However, first things first is to kind of organize everything, because with most brainstorming parts of my projects, I don't have any good organizational skills whatsoever. So first things first is to kind of just group these together. So these are the choirs. I do need to actually, yeah. So barking 1. Let's see what this is. Symbol transition 1. Yep, jingle bells. Choir 1. I think that's a horn, a tuba. So tuba 1. So I'm gonna kind of group these together. So piano, group them together like that. I'm not sure what colour I should do for the piano. I also need to make sure that these are separate. So I'll clone that. What? God damn it. Ugh. I suppose this is try. It's just constant glitching and crashing all the time. Again, I'm gonna use this. You know, every single program crashes or messes up as soon as I try to make any progress. It's just the way the world works. Sorry, I've got a bit of saliva stuck in my throat. So, oh, we're gonna have to rename everything again. Bugger. Then again, though, I haven't really lost any much progress. But why? Why is it frozen? Okay, there we go. So let's try this again. So I think it was crap. I forgot. Oh yeah, it's a tuba. Tuba 1. So if we just group them together again, piano. Oh, I think I know why. Is because I tried to clone that. So if I clone it again, bring up that. And then, so piano 1, piano 2. Actually, I'll do 1A and 1B because they are basically the same with different roles to play. And by that I mean 1 is the top melody, 1 is the bottom melody. Together, they exist in harmony. I don't know. So, by the way, this is actually the first song I'm going to try doing in 3/4. Because a lot of my other songs, pretty much every song I do is in 4/4, which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. But I need to experiment. I need to experiment with different time signatures, and this is the best way to do it, considering how it's a slow song. It's a more gentle, like, bum, 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 bum kind of song. Yeah, so piano, group them together. Now I need to make sure that that is the, so I can just transfer them over. I don't know whether to... Then again, that feels a bit muted. It feels a bit... oh wait, I think I know why. I know why! It's because I didn't transfer all the rest of the effects on it. Because it hasn't got any compression or the reverb, so I need to do that. Drag that onto there, piano 1B, and I do need to color code these. So, what do I color them? Blue? Yeah, blue will do just fine. Although green? Yeah, I don't know. I'm conflicted, blue or green for piano. I'm never really that... fuck it. I'll do blue. He says he switches to tan. Okay, blue 1. So let's do that. Actually, make that a darker shade. Just so we know which one's the primary. There we go. And... like that. Actually, if we do them both that same colour. That. There we go. That's the tuba. One. I'm gonna colour that golden or orange. No, orange is like percussion, so I'll do like goldenish. And I'll do that for like all the orchestral elements. Jingle bells. Put that under orange because it's percussion. Choir. I'm not sure if I should include. I mean, the dog barking obviously is for Popeye, who is. However, I don't even know if I should include it. Maybe if I just quite faintly. Although I do need to assign a colour to it, so I'll do, you know, like pink for special effects, ambient effect, like diegetic audio kind of thing, and we'll do barking. SFX 1 barking. Oh yeah, I also want to include like wind elements. Also, yeah, I'll include like a wind element actually. If I can find one. I do have like, actually I don't know why I'm looking through here. I do have my own wind elements that I've made. I just can't find it in these gigantic sample packs. Oh, the burden of abundance is that you just get lost in it. What missed? Wind, here it is. Place that there. Let's hope it's actually a good sample. It'll probably... That's good. That's good. 14. And then we'll do SFX 2 and then wind. I actually need to make a sound effects bus. SFX. And make that a darker colour. Route these both. Like so. Then I can do where is it? So SFX 1, that's barking. Bada bing, bada boom. The symbol transition. See, I'm not sure if I should do like a leading melody on top of it or if I can just leave that as the melody. It's rather simple and it's rather gentle. And I think it gets the job done. I think it's best to just leave that until... The thing is though, I want the focus to shift from the piano section to the bells. Now the not the bells, the glockenspiel. It is a bell. But regardless of what a glockenspiel actually is. It's not about what it is, it's about what it does. And in this case, it carries the melody over from the piano. So it creates like a lighter texture for this heavenly transition. So the way that the song goes is like the first part is... Okay, so for... just so I can describe the context of the situation in which this song takes place. So imagine Christmas morning, you wake up and you're up before your family and everything else, and then you start early kind of morning, and it's so quiet, and just getting up, and your family comes downstairs. It's the sun's coming up, and like the sunrise is like seeping through the windows of the hallway and the living room and the kitchen and whatever. So it's a nice, wonderful glow to a wonderful, a supposed wonderful day, Christmas Day. However, yeah, the family dog Popeye, he was going, unfortunately, and it was kind of very odd because yes, it was like Christmas and supposed to be happy, supposed to be joyful, and yet he was passing away on Christmas morning, and it was kind of like so... Mate, it was heartbreaking. It was absolute heartbreaking, and this first part, I just wanted to like emphasize like the gut-wrenching realization of, yeah, especially with the tuba. So like the deep resonance of the tuba kind of like helps that maintain that kind of serious undertone, at the same time with the piano kind of helping it flow along nicely. Basically just letting it kind of drift the song into motion, if that makes sense. Hello Zena-chan! Hope you're doing well! So that's why I wanted to like keep the 3/4 time signature rather than just like, and also like, reducing the tempo right down, because it's not supposed to be an energetic song, it's supposed to be a sad one. It's supposed to be a melancholic, dramatic one. The thing is though, what I've realized is that it doesn't take much time to shift the progression forward. Like, I only have like 4 bars and a half, like 6 bars until like the main and another main section comes in, which is brilliant for flow. But then again though, it kind of makes me like realize how I can create enough ideas to do it. Do I have to teach my chant as well? In what way? I'm sorry, I'm kind of like lost in my own element here. Okay, with that, I believe it is a bit too much, so I'm going to turn that down. I got rid of the Chan my name. Oh, I see. Sorry. So it's just Santa then. Okay, I'll keep that in mind from now on. Ah! Got something on my eye. Yeah. I think I sleep in my eye. Anyway. Wicked. So that's going to be percussion. I do need to save this actually. I'm going to try and make a habit of like saving it every like 5 minutes, because I don't trust the I don't trust anything nowadays. I mean, so far so good. Everything's working until it won't. So I'm gonna put that on the orange because that's percussion. Glockenspiel. What do I put Glockenspiel under? Do I just put it in bells? I mean, glockenspiel is also a percussion. I'll put it on the bells. But then again, that's nice to see you streaming again. Oh, thank you very much. Like I said, there's still like a long way to go in terms of like planning a schedule. Well, I've got a schedule planned, but I'm I'm really not good with sticking to plans, especially considering like just circumstances loves to just mess up any kind of plans, no matter how many contingencies you put in place. But I will try my best. Like this stream in particular is kind of just like practicing, like, I don't know, just finishing a song. Okay, now this song in particular isn't really like anything to do with a release. It's not going to be released. Well, it's not going to be released officially. However, this is just like a little project for myself. Like kind of like a personal soundtrack for a canon event that I went through. So that's, I don't know. I feel like would be my duty to at least finish it, and to finish it I need to push myself, and in order to push myself I need to have some sort of external pressure, aka streaming. You free Sunday? I actually have no clue. What day is it? Tuesday. Hang on, I do have a project. Hang on. I don't remember what day. Hang on. Let me bring up a tab. Here's hoping you guys don't see this because this is kind of a classified plan. Yeah, unfortunately Sunday I'm not available. Got a session booked. Sorry. What happened to you? There we go. So, the bells. Oh, do we just? Fuck it. Actually, I'll put them under keys. Piano. Keys. I know I should be leaning in a key, but it's a melodic element. Fuck it. I'm just gonna, yeah, top piano melody, and then bottom glockenspiel 1. And I can just put that in the blue. Hang on, what? Make that blue as well. Link that to that. And then we'll do keys, glockenspiel 1. Alright, so tuba, orchestra, do I capitalize it? Okay, I'll capitalize it. Orchestra. Message me when you're free. I want to chill, hang out. Oh, absolutely. I shall do. Like I said, it's just going to be a bit difficult. What the hell? Okay, 7? What's on 7? 7, 5. 5's a choir. Now, choir can go, excuse me, under orchestral. Choir 1. Oh wait, that's a different shade than what I'm used to. There we go. Make them both like that. Percussion. Man, I don't even know what the hell is up with the FL Studio naming system. It's like ridiculous. Tuba goes under... Every so often you keep going static. In what way? Like static sound, or like static my avatar is still stationary kind of static? Again, my sound drivers aren't really the best either. So if it's the former, I apologise. There's nothing really much I can do. Broken dreams are falling around me. I've worked so hard for this moment, but it seems that it's for nothing at all. I need to finish that song. Audio. Yeah, unfortunately there's not really much I can do. Like, hang on. I'm gonna try something. See, I'm not sure. Okay, is that better? I'm gonna... I had to unplug my microphone and like re-plug it again. I keep forgetting what... Okay, Tuba and Quiet are both that dark golden colour. Quiet? One? Do. For now, no static. Okay, good. Finally, the transitions. So I need to import transitions. I'll do like a... yeah, I'll do that kind of colour. Transition 1. Maybe a bit lighter. Transition 2. Bada bing, bada boom. Right. So I'm going to quickly save that. And I do need to go to the toilet. So I shall be back in like a minute. Alright, hello again. Thank you for your patience. Funnily enough, having a couple of energy drinks in the morning means that, you know, your bladder ain't gonna hold it for long, which is a lesson I have learned just now. Anyway, so now I'm just gonna quickly save that. So I believe I also need to rename these. And then, wait, top melody. Piano top mel 1. And then piano bot mel 1. That way we can categorize them each to their own roles. Been attempting to my own music, but been failing. Going to try stay on here, but in low battery and can't get out of bed. Oh, that's just, yeah. Well, honestly, don't give up. You know, I mean, I struggle as well. So, you know, it's the struggle never ends. You just keep pushing through it, keep learning. Choir. The orchestra goes behind that, so I don't really... Yeah. Number 10, 11. Now, 11's like a pad. Thing is, though, I don't really know where to use this pad. So, pad 1, I'm going to implement it real quick. Pad 1. I'm just going to quickly, like, implement it anyway. It's not going to be concrete. But, let's say, if I go here. Record notes. Pad attempt. I'll just do that. And record. I feel like it's suffocating it. Maybe not here. Okay, I'll quickly I'm gonna work on the piano a little bit more. Not the piano, the main melody. Because so that doesn't belong there. What's happened? Ah! Get lost with all that. I might need to back that up with the piano. And then I could just like back it up with the piano as well. Okay, see what it sounds like with the piano on top. Ew. Okay, the MIDI information gets cut off like way too early here, resulting in like choppy, like, and I don't want that. I want it to smooth nicely like butter. Maybe. I don't know. I don't like the fact that these are... Okay. I'm going to forget about the glockenspiel for a minute. Unless I could... Actually, no, I'm going to implement that pad here. So it changes the timbre a little bit, while still retaining the chord progression. Just so it doesn't... Because, yeah, I don't want it to, like, go on for too long. So instead, I'm just going to put in a pad. Pad attempt, here we go. And I'm just going to record it here. Actually, I don't need to record it, I can just... If I copy that, and then go to pad attempt, and just paste it in here. Okay, there is a little bit of, I might have to change that just a little bit. I like that. It's like a nice, simplistic... Yeah, I actually like that. It's like a simplistic low-end bed. Because the choir acts like a mid-range, like low mid-range kind of support, especially for the higher heavenly parts. Because if you think about it, the glockenspiel, very high end. Same with the piano. This is like high mid, and then the choir acts like. Because if we look in the effects here, not that. It does have some low end, especially around 300 Hertz. So it does have that support. However, I'm thinking maybe instead of like, we can filter that out, because we want the low end to be kind of diminished here, but you know, this low mid section at 300 Hertz still adds like a structural, like a spectral support, if you will. And then when the pad comes in, hang on, see how it's like, hang on, let me bring up the EQ. It's got a lot more bass in it. Now, maybe you can, not exactly sub, but it's definitely pushing lower and lower. I don't think we want like a pure sub in this song. Okay, now that I mentioned it, maybe we could in certain circumstances. Like transitions, or at the very least like tone setters. Because don't get me wrong, I do like transitions. I'm like kind of, sort of grounded. Because this piano is doing all the heavy lifting in terms of like the low end in this section. I want to like that. Because I want there, like I said, I still want there to be like low end support in this first part, just not as much. And then the filter, and then yeah, it kind of filters into a different one. Yeah, I think it's like unnecessary for the piano to be here. And then I don't. I don't like how. I don't like that actually. Yeah, maybe if I can. Okay, let's take that out. Ah, interesting. Okay, that's better. It's just that overlapping note. Actually, we'll turn up the glockenspiel a little bit, just so I can actually hear what's going on. Turn that up. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna Glock 2. Just then we've actually got like a reference for it. So let's try it. I'm struggling. I think it's because that's not really helping either. Like that. Try that again. Oh wait. Okay, I could do it like a strings, maybe, like just to transition it. So I got instruments. Actually, I'll go with a flex library even. So we'll go stencil strings, full wind, no, strings, not winds. Viola sustain. It's not great, but gets the job done. I'm going to quickly assign that to number 19. We're going to have a nice, glorious reverb here. Now, I'm not going to do too much because, you know, that kind of kills it. Wrong setting. There we go. Turn that down all the way. So I don't know how I don't remember how I did it. I don't know. I don't know. Like that? I don't know. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Okay, cool, cool. Now we can just drag that over. See, I don't know if that's doing it too much. That's my only issue. I tend to overcomplicate things for the sake of detail, but at the same time, less is more. It also sucks that I don't really have many people in chat right now, so they can't really kind of help me which direction to go. I don't know. There's so many different ways I can go about it though. Maybe if I could just introduce that into a later section. Then again though, I don't exactly know how long this song will be. I mean, like I said, I'm struggling to like. That's alright. And then that could just like be filtered down. I don't know why I grouped it here. It's supposed to be strings. Strings 1. Then again, no, now that's kind of drowning everything out. And so I do need to like... I could actually add like a bunch of reverb for that because it's more atmospheric. Like that. And I can just fade it in whenever I want. I don't even know if that's necessary. Oops. Nah, I'll leave it like that. Dude, what is up with this? Okay, it's detached, that's why. I was wondering why like it doesn't close when I press exit. It's because it's detached from the actual DAW itself. I think it would be nice to have some more like call and response within the orchestra in this section, because the focus is still on this glockenspiel. The thing is though, I believe that may have been so there's going to be like a few formal responses, like to fill in this gap and this gap, not to like override the flow of the melody. So like even just a singular note in the tuba, for example. So I don't know actually. Although I do need to turn that barking down just a bit. I don't like how it's too present. I want it to still be in the mix, but it's just a bit too present. I don't know. I could actually. Let's see what happens if I put it in place it. Wherever the fuck that is. Yeah. Cathedral. Let's see what this sounds like. Okay, I definitely feel it needs a bit more support in the low end. So, the thing is though, I don't want the whole texture to just be full up. So, I am thinking of just adding like, maybe just letting this tuba, with some appropriate automation, I think we could just let this tuba continue through the whole thing without undercutting everything. Because I do want like an atmospheric section, but the problem is I don't want there to be like too much low end. That kind of defeats the purpose of it being atmospheric. I still want it to progress, so I'm thinking maybe automate the volume of the tuba Just then, at least while the glockenspiel gets introduced, it kind of like gets settled in, it gets ingrained into the mix, and then we can reintroduce it to that second part, maybe? So let's plan this out real quick. So if we go to this tuber here, create all automation clip. So that's like the default volume for it. Actually, I think it would be better if I just place it here, because the song doesn't start... Well, it starts about here. And I don't want there to be like any doubts in terms of like the automation, because sometimes if you introduce an instrument as its automation information also gets like updated, there is a very brief like clip, like a very brief sample at which it's not automated, and that could like detriment the whole thing. So that's why I put it before, and I'm going to copy this value, make it so that it flows the same until this section. Now I want to like fade it out a little bit, make sure that it kind of ducks under the mix, and then it gets reintroduced at this section where the glockenspiel kind of gets harmonized, and that harmonization indicates progression. In my opinion, it does. So that harmonization into the next section means, okay, this is what's happening next, and we can reintroduce the low end of the tuba this way. Because I don't want the whole thing to be like bare bones. I hate mixes that sound naked. But at the same time, sometimes that's the whole point. It's just to strip it down to its bare bones. The thing is though, how long do we intend for that to run like that? Now, we do have an element here which kind of helps it, this pad element. So maybe it's just a case of just like, okay, yeah, I'll introduce a group for the pads itself. So pads, because I don't know how much we're going to do it, but it's always best to like reserve some space for it anyway. To a more lighter blue, like a dark cyan. What are all these colour names? Jesus. I could do like a let's do this instead. So let's capture, I have an idea, let's quickly capture the tail of that. So I'm going to use Edison, Misc, Edison, record. I'm going to record this. Stop that. And what we can do, take that, put it into there, and then we can reverse it like so, and we get like that sound. So we can like introduce the glockenspiel before it's even come in. That could work. I'll save it, as to not impede our progress, but I'll save it regardless. That works. We'll get rid of that now because we don't really need it. And then we can just reintroduce that tuba. I like that. I like that. I like the way it progresses. Then we can use like the winds. I don't know exactly. I don't remember exactly which. 18 it was. Yeah. 18. Save that. Choir. See, that's one thing I need to implement. Is it even on? There it is, I believe. It's very quiet. Okay, what about this? I don't think it's gonna do anything with the mix. I do have some ideas for like atmospheric side, but I'm gonna put that off until later. Because I don't really feel like the atmosphere is necessary at this point in the process. Like I've added like the wind and the sound effects, but that's for like contextual only. But when it comes to like adding like musical decorations, if you will, that's like part of the later process of the song. Right, well, considering how this stream is pretty much dead, I might try again later, because I am hungry, and I'm gonna make myself some dinner, and hopefully, I mean, I might stream later on this afternoon. If I don't, then definitely tomorrow, because I've got some other plans. I've got some other projects I want to get started on. And like I said, this is just like a little exercise. Thing is though, I don't think this needs as much. It's probably just going to be like this couple of sections. So I think behind the scenes I'll just polish this off and just like export it as is. But yeah. Yeah, you know, I am actually stubborn. So, I'm going to leave it there for now. And I shall see you later, nerds.